This is Chris from dailyforex.com taking a look at the upcoming June 28th Forex session. The pair in front of you is the pound Swiss franc. It's a pair that I have been following quite a bit more recently than usual, and that is because of the flag that you see shown on this chart. As I zoom out, it'll give you a little bit of a reference. This is exactly where we are on the daily chart. You can see that it's been a nice grind higher. It's been some times where we've been sideways for quite some time, actually, for about a year there, and then we shot straight up and we kind of ground sideways and we shot straight up again during the Tuesday session. Wednesday we've seen a little bit of pullback, but much like, and many of you would probably be familiar with the fact that price will break above, support or resistance level. A lot of times that resistance will become support and it has to come back and test it. It's the same thing with these flags as it would be with, say, like an even number like 150. Based upon the action that we saw on Monday, I still firmly believe that that's pretty much what we're seeing here. Nice solid candle, and it did close towards the very top of the session on Tuesday. Really no doubt about the bullishness of it. And as you can see, I'll clean this up a little bit. It smashed right through the top of this flag, and most traders will actually give it to about here on the flag or so to find support. The fact that it broke through the 150 could act as support as well, just based upon its large round number. So having said that, I am still long of this pair. I'm willing to take the loss if it comes. It's a small loss, quite frankly, compared to what the gains are, and that's really what Forex is mitigating your risk and taking risk that makes sense. In this particular pair here, it looks like we have gone from bottom to top of this pole about 800 pips. So using 150 as your initial starting point, so to speak, that gives you a move up to 158. You're risking, essentially, you're going to risk about 100 pips for 800. That's an 8-to-1 ratio. It really doesn't get much better than that. A lot of gurus out there will speak of 3-to-1, or others will say 2-to-1. Really, it's a nonsense game, but at the end of the day, when you get these big signals like this, you have to take them, because really it only takes one or two of these a year to make your year, really. And as such, having said that, you will find as you trade more and more these types of setups, if they work, and at this point I don't know if it will, obviously, but if they do work, really you will find that as you go back through your journals, which you should be keeping if you're trading, over the course of a year, there might be one or two or three of these really big trades that work out for you, and they end up being a large portion of your profits, much more than most traders realize. So when I see a signal like this, I do stick with it and let the chips fall where they may. Obviously, another thing that we can look into is whether or not it's a trade that can be added to, and I think that will come with time. We can see some definite resistance points here that should become support as we go higher, and that might be something I explore as well. Fundamentally speaking, the Swiss National Bank is very vocal about the fact that it's been diversifying its currency reserves into the British pound, which naturally this is negative for the franc and positive for the pound. Also, the pound has today, the Wednesday session notwithstanding, been fairly strong in general in comparison to the other European currencies. So I really do like this trade. We'll see what happens, but at this moment in time, it still looks good, and it's still something I'm very, very interested in and long of, with a reasonably sized position at this moment in time.